Tonight on the Rowan Rundown, room selections are underway for next school year. Sierra talks to Nisha White about Greek life on campus, and Michelle answers some questions about how to spend your weekend.
And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. 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 She keeps me warm.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Love is kind. Love is patient.
Welcome to the Rowan Rundown. I'm Melissa Compa.
And I'm Dino Arantulis. It's time to select your room or apartment for the 2017 to 18 school year. If you missed today's appointment, ADA room selection appointments would take place on Friday, March 3rd or Monday, March 6th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. If you need any more information, email housing questions at rowan.edu.
It's the last call for anyone hoping to try out for the Rowan University football team. Tryouts will be held Wednesday, March 22nd at Coach Wacker Stadium at 7 p.m. Come in comfortable workout clothes and cleats. Contact Prof's head coach Jay Accorsi before coming to the event. He can be reached at 856-256-5466 or at rowan.edu. Registration for the event is from 5:45 to 6:45 in the lobby of the team house next to the stadium, and walk-ups will be turned away.
College of Communications and Creative Arts celebrate its 50-year anniversary. The first executive chef for Google, former chef for the Grateful Dead, Charlie Ayers, will prepare the food for the banquet that takes place April 1st at 6 p.m. in the Eon Ballroom. Chef Ayers will also serve as a guest speaker. See ticketing information on Twitter at RowanCCCA.
Voting for Student Government Association ends tonight at midnight. The positions that are up for election are President, Vice President, Chief Financial Officer, Secretary, Class Senators, and Academic Senators. If you haven't voted and still want to, you can go to ProfLink, or if you have any questions, reach out to the current SGA President, Daniel Cardona, by emailing sgapresident@rowan.edu. Attention all Rowan students, did you know the College of Education has been formed a partnership with the Village School in India? Join them for their 4th visit in January 2018. The trip includes round-trip airfare, meals, accommodations, and more. There will be meetings in James Hall on Saturday, March 4th at 10 a.m. in room 3112.
Calling all seniors. Graduation is quickly approaching, and now is your time to give back. Rowan's class of 2017 will pay their donations forward by awarding a scholarship to a number of incoming members if the class of 2021. This will help to show future students the strength of Rowan community. If you make a gift of more than $20.17, you will receive a gold and white spirit cord to wear at graduation. Gifts must be made prior to 11:59 p.m. on Friday, April 28th. Get involved and give back. Spring sports have begun at Rowan, and our very own Nimi Rodriguez has the latest.
Thanks, Dino. The Rowan University women's lacrosse team kicked off the 2017 season with a 12-7 victory over visiting Ursinus College last night. Senior Rachel Hoffbauer racked up 4 goals in the win over the Bears, while sophomore Maddie Bray scored a pair of goals, and sophomore midfielder Taylor Gretz found the back of the net 3 times. The Profs will be on the road to take on Stevens Institute of Technology this Saturday at 11 a.m. The Rowan University men's indoor track and field team is being represented by 22 student athletes on the New Jersey Athletic Conference all-conference team. Head coach Dustin DeMitt also received Coach of the Year honors after the team captured their third consecutive crown at the NJAC Championships last month. Rowan softball has begun preparing for the upcoming 2017 season. The girls will head down to Florida for a 12-game stint on March 10th before opening up at home against Haverford College on March 30th. I'm Neri Rodriguez with your Rowan Sports Update. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Neri. After the break, a look at Greek life and an opinion on Black History Month.
Listen, I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you judge me for having a problem. No one is going to know that I need help. I need help. I know that no one is going to judge me for having a problem. I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you listen.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate, and it's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
The Rowan Wind Ensemble is holding their first concert of the spring semester tonight in Flieger Concert Hall at 8 p.m. Joseph Higgins will lead the performance, which will include several Rowan professors and students. Flieger Hall is located in Wilson Hall on Rowan's campus. Tickets are $10, but they're $5 for seniors, students, alumni, staff, and people with a military ID. Contact the box office at 856-256-4545 for more information. And if you like theater and music, then you'll love what Joe has for you in the entertainment report.
Thanks, guys. If you're looking for something to do tonight, you've come to the right place. Now, Glassboro High School's production of Shrek the Musical opens tonight at 7 p.m. Tickets are $12. For one, I'm very excited. For on-campus activities, check out Rowan Wind Ensemble's first concert of the spring semester. The show begins at 8 p.m. in Flieger Concert Hall. Do you love Cards Against Humanity? Then check out Cards Against Hypnosis tomorrow at 9 p.m. The interactive comedy hypnosis show provides the best of both worlds, hypnosis and the popular card game. That's all for entertainment. Back to you guys at the desk.
Sierra Lewis explores the joys of Greek life.
Here with me is Naisha White. She is the president of Mu Sigma Epsilon, and she'll be talking about Greek life. Hi, Naisha. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm well. So you've been president of Mu Sigma Epsilon for the past year. Can you talk about how being in a Greek organization, how that has impacted your life personally?
Yes, definitely. So one of the greatest things for me in terms of joining my organization is just the way that I view myself has completely changed. Before being in a sorority, I lacked self-esteem and confidence, and through the connection that I was able to build with my sisters and the process that I went through, it's really built me up to love myself a lot more and believe in myself a lot more.
Alrighty. And also, has that impacted like your college experience as well?
Definitely. So one of the cool things is that you know a lot more people. There's so many Greeks on campus, and everybody has sort of a similar shared story that they can talk about. And it's great to know that wherever I go, there's also going to be someone there that understands what it's like to be in a sorority. And then on top of that, just my organizational skills have been so much better. I've learned how to manage my time a lot more effectively and juggle a lot of commitments.
Okay. And when people tend to think of Greek organizations, they think of hazing or even like, the social aspects of, partying and strolling. But can you talk about how it's not, like these stereotypes are not all that there is to an organization, a Greek organization?
Yeah, and one thing that I'll definitely note is it also depends on the organization you're looking at. My organization was founded on the principle of multiculturalism, so we're all about promoting equality and making sure that we're supporting women of different races, religions, and creeds. So for us, you don't have to be a certain type of person. You don't have to be a party girl to be in our organization. You just have to be someone who believes in upholding women's rights and multiculturalism.
It's so important these days. And it's so obvious that you're just in love with your organization. Do you have like a favorite moment that you guys, or like a favorite thing that you guys do, that like a favorite memory?
Yes, definitely. So I think any time that a lot of sisters are able to get together is definitely a special time. So this past summer, my organization had a convention, which is in essence a big meeting. But it's a great time for sisters and also sometimes brothers in our brother fraternity to come together and just get to know each other. And this past year, I went to Atlantic City, and we had sisters coming out from Texas and North Jersey and basically everywhere around the country. We even have sisters in Australia. And it was just amazing to make so many connections with people that I've never met before. But as soon as you meet them, there's that bond of sisterhood, and you know that that's somebody that you can trust, and it's somebody that you love unconditionally, regardless of their differences.
Yes, okay. And so for students who are thinking of, joining an organization, do you have any words of advice for them?
Definitely. So do your research and make sure that whatever organization you're interested in, you can see yourself being with those people for the rest of your lives. My organization is not a undergraduate then you're done type of organization. These people are going to be my family for the rest of my life, and I know that 10, 20, 50 years from now, I'm still going to be able to depend on these women and love these women unconditionally the same way I do now.
Thank you, Naisha. I'm so glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sierra. Get your pretend passports ready, because tonight you're going to travel the world with RA and the Rowan Study Abroad program. There will be cultural cuisines, a tea room, performances, and much more. Don't forget to get your passport stamped at every place you visit for a chance to win a huge prize. Don't be late. Your travel experience is set to start at 9 p.m. And as always, RA is free to students with IDs.
And now let's throw it to Ayana with her opinion about Black History Month at Rowan.
Thanks, guys. Now, this past Tuesday was the last day of Black History Month. It's bad enough that Black History Month just happens to be during the shortest month of the year, but what makes it worse is that Rowan hardly even acknowledges it. Yes, there were a few programs here and there, and of course the annual Rosa Parks luncheon. But what has Rowan done to reach out to the Black community here other than that? Every day we go to our classes, participate in different clubs and organizations on campus, and try to blend in as much as possible. But the one time we ask to stand out, just have a month, 28 days of programs or even just some kind of recognition focused on our culture, it gets downplayed and overshadowed. And the events that were held weren't even advertised as much as, let's say, Sex Toy Bingo or St. Baldrick's Day. And I'm sure I'm not the only one with this opinion. Back to you guys at the desk.
And now here's Bob, Cody, and Matt to discuss some hot Rowan topics.
Welcome to the Rowan Rundown. I'm Bob Duncan. Joining me, Cody Decker, Matt Cass, here to talk about some different topics that were going on. So, Cody, we'll start with you going on with Mike Posner with the Holly Bash.
Yeah, so it was announced at the $1,000 or $10,000 bingo, whichever way it came out, that Mike Posner is going to be headlining Holly Bash this year. It's the second annual Holly Bash, and it'll be on April 28th. I think it's pretty much an all-day thing, pretty much an all-day carnival with games, activities, and fun stuff. And I really like Mike Posner being the headliner for Holly Bash. He was coming off a Grammy nomination for one of his songs this year, and he's kind of an artist we haven't heard much about. So to have him back on the map and here at Rowan University should be good.
With him being, like you say, he's getting back on the map, is it any better for it? Or is it just still going to be like the same thing whereas last year where nobody really was interested too much in the band, more about the other activities that were going on?
I mean, you talk about Rowan, a Division III school. I mean, you should get your map somewhere. You can get your name back on the map. So,
all right, well, that works. So we got huge difficulties with Wi-Fi going on, especially all around campus. Everybody has been affected by this Wi-Fi, Matt. It's been absolutely horrendous. Just the in and out, back and forth, up and down. You have no idea when you're going to be able to get anything in, especially scheduling your time around getting your classwork done for all online classes. It's a huge mess.
Listen, I will agree with you here in that it's frustrating when the hamster stops moving on the wheel and Rowan's Wi-Fi goes down, but I do think we're really not giving them enough time. We're not giving them enough patience. I know if I were the one fixing these Wi-Fi issues and especially upgrading the system, you know, Rowan's expanding and they're trying to get everything in order. If I were the one, you know, behind this in Memorial Hall, I would definitely want people to be kinder to me in terms of, you know, giving me time, giving me space, and giving me patience to finish what I want to do. So I really do think you're looking at it kind of harshly, perhaps almost too harshly.
As harsh as it may sound, especially when every single major is starting to get at least one online class in there, to have these kind of difficulties and then have it so then the professors really can't do anything if you miss an assignment just because you had the whole week, it's becoming a little bit of a problem.
Absolutely. Now, Cody, obviously we've had some wild weather these past couple weeks here. February has not at all been like February used to be in the past. We've had very little snow. We've had multiple 50, 60, 70-degree days. I look at this and I see a pretty clear sign of man-made climate change. You know, I think the student body here has gotten very active, very participatory in politics over the last couple months since November. And I really think this is an issue that they should be directing their time and attention to as they're sitting out there soaking up the rays, as they're taking advantage of this.
I think there's a lot more to worry about in the political world than climate change right now. Donald Trump's presidency so far, been a little bit of questions. So there's more political issues that I think the students should be worrying about there. And quite honestly, I think worrying too much the students are being healthy, because there's a lot of sickness going around the campus too. And with these weather changes, I know I've been getting a little sick over the last couple of days. So I think that's more of a worry than the climate change for the students.
As you said, the weather has been a very rough road, but that is all the time we have here for the Rowan Roundtable. For Cody Decker and Matt Cass, I'm Bob Nookin. Thank you for joining us. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, guys. After the break, a look at women and religious traditions.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Open up your books to page 360.
Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Talking about inspirational quotes.
You gotta believe in yourself. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
Constellations are more than just a group of stars. They can also represent identity. Come celebrate Women's History Month at the Edelman Planetarium as they host guest speaker Rowan's anthropology adjunct Gianna Farrell. She will discuss constellations, flags, identity in Australia, and much more. This is an hour-long event that will start at 2 p.m. It all takes place March 3rd in the Edelman Planetarium, and the event is free and open to the public.
The Women of College of Humanities and Social Sciences host an event, the role and spirituality of women in Muslim, Jewish, and Christian traditions. The discussion will take place in the Chamberlain Student Center this Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Come learn and explore the role of current and future women in three major religions, Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. Call 856-256-4500 if you have any questions.
Now here's Michelle to tell us about an exciting dance event going on this weekend. Welcome, Michelle.
Hi guys, thanks for having me.
So tell us about this dance performance.
So this dance performance is called Giustapore, or Juxtapose in Italian. It is part of a good friend of mine's senior project, senior capstone for her dance major. It has 4 female dancers, and it's a very movement-driven work, and it's very exciting, and I hope everybody comes to see it.
So when and where is it?
It is in 301 High Street in the art gallery. There's already art up there called Archetype by Jay Walker. We're just adding to the art already in the area. Saturday and Sunday at 5 o'clock.
Sounds like a lot of fun, but how much does it cost, more importantly?
It's actually free, so don't worry. There is going to be food and wine afterwards. We'll get a little tipsy-tipsy.
Is it family friendly?
It is family friendly. It's a movement jury work with 4 females, and it's accompanied by an acoustic guitar. And another fun fact, there is some audience interaction going on. You get to choose what you want the performance to look like. And another fun fact is that I'll be in it. So please come and see it. Come and see it. I'm very excited.
Right. Well, thank you so much. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Thank you guys for
Michelle.
having me.
No
Thanks.
problem.
So what's with this wacky weather? Stay tuned and Jennifer will tell us.
Even if I tried, even if I wanted to.
Rowan University is holding an event that combines the best in science and in art. Rowan University's STEM seminar takes place July 9th through the 28th. Participants will learn how to be prepared in science and technological fields and gain education in humanities. There are 3 different programs. Voyager will focus on the middle scholars. Navigation will be for college students, and Pathways is a residential program with a research internship. For more information about the program, contact Dan Yell-Fisher at 856-256-45 or at rowan.edu.
Get in touch with your spiritual side during spring break by joining Spiritual Diversity Club. In an open discussion, the group is directed and led by students for students. Their monthly discussion takes place on March 15th, but this one will be less formal and highlight students' conversation in their religion classes. Feel free to bring all of your doubts, questions, and ideas. This event will take place in Robinson Hall, room 214 in the Social Justice, Inclusion, and Conflict Resolution Conference Room, and it starts at 12:30 p.m.
Now here's Jennifer Spencer with our weather forecast. Jennifer? Oh, I didn't look at the...
And remember, Jennifer, that you're going to be... But tomorrow morning, we may wake up to some light snow showers. The high for tomorrow is 41 degrees with a low of 24. This weekend will bring some sunny skies, though. Saturday's high is 42 with a low of 22. Sunday will reach a high of 46 with a low of 35. The clouds will come back on Monday, though. High of 60 and low of 48, and some rain on Tuesday. Your high then is 66 degrees, though, with a low of 45. Now let's take it to the weather window. Okay guys, as you can see, I took a picture here of the campus from the top of the garage just to show you the clear skies and just how nice it looks outside for now. We have some guys on the baseball field cleaning it up right now. They're getting ready for the spring season. We have some students walking in hoodies. They're not all bundled up, they're just wearing their hoodies right now. So it's not too cold, but still not there yet to not be wearing anything. And I found a bike outside because it looks like it's so nice out that now people are just going to be riding their bikes to class. As you can see, more people riding their bikes and parking them outside of Bozorth here.
It definitely was a beautiful day outside.
Yeah, that's all we have for now.
Despite
Yeah.
all of the wind, because the wind definitely made it feel a lot colder than it actually was.
Yes, and tomorrow morning there's going to be some light snow showers. So when you wake up, don't be surprised, but it's not going to stick. So.
The fact that it was 70 degrees the other day and we're getting snow, I definitely need to talk to Mother Nature about this because it's not okay.
All right.
Yeah, definitely this inconsistency in the weather. It's been kind of confusing of what you want to wear. So.
Right. Well, thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you.
And thanks for tuning in to the Rowan Rundown. I'm Alyssa Campa.
And I'm Dino Arontulas.
Thank you for watching.